All right, so today I'm going to talk about who I think is going to be replacing the American president, Biden. I do believe he's going to get replaced, and I want to talk about who I think is going to replace him and even a little bit about why I think he's going to get replaced. First things first, this headline was very interesting. Obama tells allies Biden's path to winning re-election has greatly diminished. Biden's family starts discussing his possible exit plan from the 2024 race. That was very much a telltale headline. And here's another one. Biden campaign schedules an all hands as defections grow. It is building to a head this weekend, and we should have movement. This article is very interesting. More and more Democrats are leaking private conversations, and they've actually threatened President Biden with leaking their conversations to the press if he does not step down. So there's massive amounts of pressure for this man to step down. I do believe he's going to step down. And I want to tell you who I think he's going to get replaced with. There's only really one possible person to be able to replace him with. We'll get back to the crypto content. You know, my channel is usually about crypto, but this is fascinating stuff, so I wanted to bring it to you here today. First of all, related to crypto, which I'm going to record a video on my trading series where I'm actually trading in my live account. I'll be putting that up a little bit later today. But the Winklevoss twins, which are major crypto investors, they donate $1 million in Bitcoin to unseat Elizabeth Warren. Now, she's crypto enemy number one. She is a Democrat. Also, they donated $2 million to Donald Trump. Obviously, he's a Republican. So here we got two major Republican donors that are in the crypto space. Here's another one. Elon Musk came out after the assassination attempt and said that he was going to be pledging roughly $45 million a month to Donald Trump. And when we saw this happen here a couple of days ago, I turned to my wife and I said, Donald Trump is going to be the American president, period, end of story, full stop. In fact, there's only one person I literally think could even attempt to challenge him. I mean, only one. And I'm going to share with you who that is. Right now, you have to look at where the Democrat Party is at. Now, by the way, I get in trouble because people think I'm not Republican enough, I'm not Democrat enough when I start talking about my viewpoints, but I try to be objective. At the beginning of this race, I had a number one Democrat candidate that I liked, and I had a number one Republican candidate that I liked. Neither one of my number ones are currently at the top of their tickets, just so you know. However, when I saw this picture here, when I saw this news clip probably about an hour, I was actually speaking on stage at a conference when all this went down. When I come off the stage, someone said, hey, President Trump got shot. And I was like, what? And then I went and found this video here, and I watched this entire thing. The crazy thing is, when we saw this happen, we saw something that has never been seen in modern politics that I'm aware of in any country anywhere in the world. Love him or hate him, his fight or flight response kicked in. When most people face some sort of crisis or personal trauma when their own life is in danger, they elicit a fight or flight response. If Donald Trump would have collapsed on that stage, if we would have heard him say, protect me, or get me out of here, nobody would have thought anything less of the man. Nobody would have thought he was irrational at all. Quite the contrary. We would have all said it was a very rational statement. But when he stops and he says, wait, and he has to speak, and he holds his hand up high, not knowing if there's another shooter, not knowing at what danger he's in right now, not knowing the extent of his injuries at all. In that moment, you don't know where else you're shot. You don't know if you're shot. I mean, the side of your head hurts. You don't know what's going on. You know you can stand up. You know you're able to speak, but you don't know to what degree you're actually injured. And then to be able to stand up defiantly and multiple times pump his fist in the air and say, fight, fight, fight. That's wild. That's crazy. And here's the thing. The Democrat Party as a whole is struggling. So they've got to pull an ace in the hole. So who are they going to choose? Well, let's talk about that for a moment. They could choose Gavin Newsom. Everybody thought it was going to be Gavin Newsom. It's no longer going to be Gavin Newsom. Here's the challenge. Who wants to go up against this man right now? He's essentially been coronated president. When you see a genuine modern-day politician stand up in the face and have to show such bravery, such fight response in a moment of crisis. Like, that's who you want as a leader. No question about it. So who are they going to put up there? It's not going to be Gavin Newsom. Most people don't want to run right now. They're like, okay, we'll see these 4 years out. We'll go again. Because if you take a defeat, oftentimes it damages your political career permanently in many cases for a lot of politicians. Lots of politicians run for office once and then they don't run again, especially at a very high level when you talk about presidency. However, In this case, they could get the African American vote. They need to get that vote. They need to get the female vote. So a lot of people are saying they can't skip over Kamala. She's next in line. But Kamala polls horribly. Kamala's not going to win any extra votes at all. I mean, she may win some votes away from Joe Biden, but she's not going to move the needle. She's not going to touch it. There's only one possible choice right now. It's Michelle Obama. I believe, without question, this is a prediction I'm making, and I don't think I'm going to be false, but we'll see. The challenge with Michelle Obama is she's not typically a politician. The challenge with Americans is they're not going to care. Americans who are, meaning when you talk about independents who have voted Democrat and may vote Democrat again, Michelle Obama's a great choice for a lot of people. Because she doesn't have political experience, which is wild if you think about it. In my personal opinion, someone like Michelle Obama should never be in politics. What's her qualifications? She was married to an ex-president. That's her qualifications to run the country. But she gets the suburban mom vote. She gets the African American vote. She gets a lot of blue states that are sort of neutral. She potentially wins Michigan and Ohio, potentially Pennsylvania. So this could be a good pick. It's her single best pick, and it's the only pick that threatens Donald Trump, in my personal opinion. And it still might not be enough. I mean, genuinely, it might not be enough. But it's the only pick that threatens Donald Trump. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, if you want to learn how to earn passive income with cryptocurrency, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow my series where I'm actively trading live on this channel. Thanks for watching. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.